Welcome to the University of Findlay Art and Culture Show. I am Sharinda, your host, and as you can tell, the set's a little different today. I have visiting with me and giving me a great hug right now, Casper. And with us also on set is a dear friend of mine, Mark Saffron, who has been an animal handler and caretaker for many years. And we welcome you to the set. Thanks for being here today.
I love coming out to colleges, especially ones over and over again, because I know the students love me.
Yep, that's right. And we definitely love animals on this campus with having the pre-veterinary program, animal science, biology emphasis. It's wonderful to have you here, and I know the students have been counting down the days for you to arrive.
Now they could, after COVID, hug a snake. That'll beat your COVID blues.
That's right, and I was very quick to get this hug today. You have many animals with you today.
Yeah, I brought a bunch, yes.
And there's a reason. With animals, most of the time people think pets have to be dogs, cats. Chickens are becoming popular.
Yes, they are.
Little pigs are becoming popular.
Llamas are popular.
Yeah, most of the time it's guinea pigs, dogs, cats, that kind of thing. But with the popularity of different pets also have come some challenges. And that is understanding what you're getting and what you need to do to take care of it.
Yes, you got state laws, depending where you live. Depends on what animal you choose. You have to understand if you could have it in that state or not. And then you have to understand the animal. So you got to do your study, research. Can I handle this animal? Do I know how to take care of it? Do I know how long it's going to live? The most important one, are you a vet? If not, what exotic vet is going to take care of your animal? And you can't go across state lines. Sometimes they won't allow that. So you got to find a vet within your state that could take care of your animals.
And then it's figuring out if you have the budget.
Budget.
Because it all costs money.
Yes, it does. Depending if you have a free roaming animal. Let's say you got hoof stock. Let's say you have a camel. Camels are domesticated now. There are so many camels in the country. People love camels. So you need land. You need hay, lots of hay. So are you a hay farmer? Do you have a friend that's a hay farmer? So yeah, everything's built in when you choose an animal that you want other than the domesticated dog, cat, pig. Once you go into exotics, reptiles are very, very popular. Birds, parrots, macaws. And the birds, like those, lifetime commitment. It's going to be outlive you, so you got to put them in a will. Who's going to take care of your bird after you go? So some animals, you have to understand their age is going to be a long time commitment for those. And
I'm glad you brought that up, because with being a professional handler, that's something that you have to take into consideration for all of your animals. Your business partner, Bill Hoffman,
yeah.
He was a dear friend of mine also, and he has now passed. But when we first met, we talked about that, and he explained that living in Chicago, he had to make sure that he showed proof that every animal had a home if something would happen to him. And a lot of people don't think about that with their animals.
Especially in an exotic one, yes.
Yes.
And the birds, too. Sometimes the bird might not like the new person that gets it.
Yeah, because they have personalities.
Yes.
So a lot of the animals that you have come from rescue situations or surrender situations.
A few.
Yeah, and then you have others that I don't know if they're still around, because again, we've been friends for 20 plus years, but you have had some that have come to you that were in testing labs, and they were surrendered to you after that was done, and then they became working animals for you. And there is a difference. This animal is a pet, but it also works. It educates others about who Casper is. So will you tell us a little bit about that line of your work?
So what I do is animal husbandry, which is not taught in schools. So students are going to say, where do I find it? Over the 20 plus years, people have seen me, they're like, can I work for you? I'm like, it doesn't work that way. You got to have it in you, and you say, I want to work with animals. And then you get your animal, and you learn. You learn to raise it. You learn to be around it. You have to know their emotion. You have to learn how to train it. You got to learn to be around it. So it doesn't matter if it's a baby, an adult. If you take it upon yourself to bring an animal into your life, to incorporate it in your life, rather it be just at home or working like I do, you got to learn their personalities. You got to see if this animal could be out in public. And for the most part, my 27 years working with animals, I've been raising lots of animals that I could just hand to someone, they can hold it or touch it. Kid and adult, it doesn't matter. So that is the hard part, is you got to learn how to raise the animal. You got to know its personality. And most of the point, animals, from baby to adulthood, their personalities don't change, not like us humans.
Right, right. But you got to get to know that personality.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
that's why it's got to be with you every day, working with it.
And Casper and I met when he was just about this long, I think.
It's probably, I'd say, 8 foot.
8 foot, yeah. And
she's 12 now.
Yeah, she's 12 now. And how much does she weigh now?
50 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't want this snake to be big, because this is one of the biggest. These could reach almost 20 feet long, weigh a couple hundred pounds.
And this is, what am I holding? What kind of snake is she?
This is an albino Burmese python.
She's just gorgeous.
Albino means no skin pigment. In the wild, this would never happen. It'd be eaten way before it got big. But in the early 80s, this one guy from New York started breeding snakes, and all of a sudden he starts getting albinos, and they're very rare. And then now, all the rage. People that breed snakes, you got colors of the rainbow. It is immaculate. So albino anything is very popular. But albino snakes, there's stuff more insane than that. But that's what makes her so gorgeous.
Well, and it's funny because typically when I'm holding her, she wants to be on me, but there are other things that have her attention because it's nice and warm in the studio tonight. So she's really warming up and getting active.
Sometimes she'll find a spot and not stay, or she'll move it.
Yeah.
Snakes are
She's
goofy.
really interested in the shadow of the chair back here, and I know that's affecting my microphone. The sound people are letting me know that, so we apologize for that.
Take her again.
I think we're going to hand her off to you and meet another animal because she just does not want to stay on. The excitement of live television. Yep, that's where she was going, to the base of that tree. At least that's what she thought it was. Okay, and while we're doing the transfer of animals, we have Mark's teammate in the wings. So you may see her pop on, and that's Ashley. So, a chinchilla.
No, it's not. It is an earmuff. You're in Ohio, right? Nice and cold. All you need is 2 of these, put them on your shoulder, walk to school.
They're nice and warm.
Your teacher can't say nothing. Your boss can't say nothing if you work. You have chinchilla running around the table, desk. It'll become your mascot of your office or classroom. And if you know how to sew, say emotional support animal.
Now, Mark, let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
But anyways, what is the chinchilla's name?
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. Hi, Chi-Chi. And we have to be careful with that microphone that she doesn't nibble on it. How old is Chi-Chi?
4 years old.
And how much does she weigh? She feels like she weighs about 3 ounces after having Casper on me.
Yeah, it's not even nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a pound. It's all fur.
It's all fur.
And that fur, so many hair per follicle that when we touch a chinchilla, we cannot feel its fur. That's how soft it is.
Yeah, I don't feel it. I feel the brush of the ear, but I don't feel anything else. So it's nice to see you, Chi-Chi. I know we've met before.
They're the greatest pet for kids. I tell parents all the time.
And why? Why is that?
Easiest to take care of. They don't make a mess. They barely drink any water. You can put a little bowl and dish or water bottle, and you don't have to change it forever. Little pellets, give them carrots, apples, sweet potatoes, stuff to chew on, because they are rodents. And make a big cage. You can make it this big, but 10 feet tall. Doesn't matter. Lots of rants and jumps. And they don't make a mess. They're quiet. You can let them out of the cage, but you make sure you can catch them again because they are fast. They're mountain animals. But they are so easy to take care of.
Awesome.
And they're sweet.
And she's warm. She's warming up my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but part of that's because Casper was cold.
Just go like this. Like I said, that's why I call it an earmuff.
Hi. Okay, who are we going to meet next?
Oh. Give me
This next critter is absolutely gorgeous. His name is Jesse James. Tell us about Jesse.
He is special.
He is very special.
He is the smallest spotted cat in the world. That's it, 5 pounds.
And where is home in the world for Jesse?
Peru, Chile, Brazil. They have a big range.
And they only get to be about 5 pounds, but they have strong jaws, correct?
Oh, he's feisty.
Yeah.
He don't care how big the animal is. He will go after it. He is not he's fearless.
And the white spots on the backs of his ears?
Those are like eyes. So if some animal's coming after him, they're like, oh my God, it's looking at me. I'll back off. White tipped ears, very unique.
And I know that he's very close with you.
Oh yeah, I've raised him from a little kitten. One of the few exotic cats that I could just walk around your house, playground, a show, church, kids could pet him. That doesn't happen with exotic cats.
And so if he were in the wild, though, that would not be the case.
Oh, no.
No. So tell us about a Joffrey in the wild.
Since they are the smallest of the cats, he gets beaten up and eaten by other animals, even the ocelot, which is slightly bigger than him, other birds of prey in South America. So that's why he's tough as nails. They're not endangered. There's tons of them down there. People know of them because they like raiding people's farms, like if they're raising chickens or something. But he is tough as nails, and he's got to be the ultimate survivor. They probably don't live more than 10 years. He's about to turn 20 shortly.
Yeah, and he's looking great.
And believe it or not, he broke his leg.
I know, I heard.
A freak accident. I don't know how he broke it. He broke the upper part. And the unfortunate thing was, I don't know if I was able to fix it. It was either put him down or lop off his leg. Because nowadays, people didn't want to, no one wanted to take that responsibility on an exotic cat. And since his leg, it's the upper part, which is, they use so, because it moves so much, I was able to find a vet not far from where I live that was willing to work on it. And he fixed him up, and he's back to normal.
And he has a plate and 5 screws?
2 screws.
2 screws, yeah. But you can't tell, I mean, with him
He's
walking.
20 years old. Can you tell he's lethargic?
No.
He might, I should call
I can
Guinness.
see his age in his eyes, but that's because I've known him for a really long time.
I could probably call Guinness Book of World Records the longest living Joffrey cat ever. He is so special.
And I have huge respect for him. Huge respect.
He's litter box trained. That has made my job so much easier.
Yeah, he's just gorgeous. Are you able to zoom in on him a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Cool.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Because he's just such
not many exotic cats will sit still like this.
Yeah.
He's actually very famous.
Hi, baby.
2 years ago, he did a music video with the hip-hop artist named Takeoff. The song is Last Memory. It's out there, but they would never got another exotic cat to do what they wanted. They wanted the hip-hop artist to walk with Jesse James across a hallway, up a few steps, turn, and stay at his feet.
You wouldn't be able to get another cat to do that. No.
That's why he's so special.
Yeah. Well, and that's something.
Look at it.
Yeah. Oh, he's awesome. So that's something that when we talk about working animals, some people say that's inhumane. That's, you shouldn't do that. It's not fair to the animal. But actually, in the wild, they're very stimulated. There's things that are constantly doing and keeping them going. And so if you have an animal and it's living with you, it needs to be stimulated, whether that's a dog, a cat, an exotic. And the more they're stimulated, the more they're worked, the more they're able to respond to their handler, too, in positive ways, because they're being positively
If I didn't say this
encouraged.
is an exotic cat, people would say, oh, what kind of cat is that? That's how amazing he is.
But they're not all that way.
Oh, no, he's special.
He's
like
very
I said,
special.
I've been very fortunate to raise incredible animals that otherwise say, how is that possible?
Well, a lot of it has to go back to the personality of the individuals that have worked with them, too. The passion is there, and the animals trust that human. And there has to be that connection of trust. So we are so thankful that Jesse was able to come and visit with us. But we have more to see. Jesse, we'll see you in a little bit after we turn the cameras off.
Sophie.
That's the fun part about this job, is when I get to host the artists, oftentimes after the cameras shut off, we get to go to dinner, we get to visit, and we get to get caught up because we're friends.
That's great.
She's getting cleaned before she comes to the
Blow-dried.
set. Oh, she's so precious. What's her name?
This is Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. And she is a skunk.
How do you know she's a skunk?
It is my guess that she is a skunk.
She's not black and white.
I know.
No,
but I've met Sophie before, and the last time I met and cuddled Sophie, she was a skunk. So
Yeah.
tell us about her.
This is, anytime you get a skunk that has a weird coloring, especially with brown, it's called, generic term is pastel. This would never happen in the wild. In the wild, if the skunk is born different from mom, she will not raise it.
Huh.
It is weird. So this color variation only happens at captivity. Now in the wild, yes, there could be albino skunks. That has happened, but rarely does it happen because the mom, she's like, you don't look like me. That's it, done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because she's brown and white, that's what makes so damn.
She's gorgeous.
And she likes to cuddle. That's another animal. After COVID, you want something to cuddle with, right here. She likes to cuddle.
May I hold her?
Of course.
Come here, Sophie. Hi, 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 hi. Can you see her? She's making little noise in my ear.
A skunk is a very popular animal, but again, you have to check with your state to see if it's even possible. Some states have banned them.
Yeah.
I cannot travel to a couple states with her. Louisiana, Arkansas, Kentucky. There are states that, nope, can't have it no matter what.
Huh. Interesting.
But the people that have skunks, they'll have more than one running around the house.
Uh-huh. Well, and you can litter train them.
Yeah, you can.
And they still have a little sack that makes a really bad smell. So you gotta get her deskunked. And she has been, correct?
That's done within a year or two.
Of their birth.
Week or two of being born, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you smell a skunk, go ahead, smell her. What do you smell?
Just a tad bit of musk.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Odorless.
A little bit. Oh, just a little bit.
Take a ferret. That reeks.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Those reek,
for sure.
but not the skunks.
Okay, who's next? I gotta be careful with the microphone.
Microphone, yeah.
Oh, she likes my hair. Oh, she likes my microphone. Faves. Hi, baby. This is a hairless rat. And his name is Mr. Ajax. Correct?
Yes.
Hi, baby. Look at all that skin. And he's so friendly. And I love the little eyes and their little ears. So tell us about skinless rats.
Hairless rats.
Hairless rats.
Just like that. I was talking about the skunk, a mutation. And nothing wrong with the rats, but just no fur. Actually, this is not a true hairless. A true hairless would have no whiskers.
Okay.
So a true hairless will live the normal lifespan of rodents, which is about 10 to 12 years. Unfortunately, hairless rats like this won't probably live half as long. Yes, we had 6 groundhogs for a movie. So yes, I am part of Groundhog's Day, the cult classic, which was filmed in Woodstock, Illinois. And for the past 26 years, I go and bring a groundhog to Woodstock, and we recreate our own Puxatawny.
That's awesome.
And I'm the rock star. If I'm not there with groundhog, I know the town will come after me with pitchforks and torches.
So who do we have on set now, Mark?
This is my baby girl, Ruby.
And how old is Ruby?
She's about 17 now.
17. And she makes the most beautiful noises, but not on command. It's when she's in the mood to do it.
Yes, when no one's looking.
And could you put her on your wrist for a second? I want to show off her beautiful red feathers on the back there. Beautiful.
Ruby's a very popular bird called African gray parrot. They're known for talking, but she won't do it.
And she has gorgeous eyes, too. And she loves Mark.
Yeah.
She gives you kisses like nobody's business. I would be afraid she'd claw on and never let go.
That can happen. It's because I do this because I got her 3 weeks after she hatched, so once I got her onto almost solid food, I would mush the food in my mouth and I'd feed her that.
Oh, okay.
So now, sometimes what a bird will do once it gets attached to you, because it's not a bird anymore, it's a human.
Uh-huh.
If they see you, they like you, they will regurgitate food for you. They're offering it back to you.
That's
she
their
does
gift.
That. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's amazing.
This is a lifetime commitment when you get pet birds like this.
Now, how long could she live?
Birds could go 60, 70, 80 years.
Mm-hmm. And I know that you had 2 hornbills, Ozzie and Harriet.
Bill's Father, yes.
Yes. And is Harriet still with us, or is it?
No, she passed away in 2000.
So it's Ozzy that's still with.
No, he passed away in the 80s.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Harriet we had.
Yeah, because I remember meeting Harriet.
Yeah, she was
really
special.
cool. But she was the last one in captivity that was owned as a pet.
Yeah, I think there's like 30 or 40 left in the country like her. They're very rare.
Very rare.
She was imported in '65, so yeah, she had a long. We didn't know the age when she came here. She could have been, who knows how old she is, but that's a rare bird. Yeah. Rhinoceros hornbill.
And she was in the family
Since '65, yeah.
Since '65. So yeah, it's a commitment. So what would Ruby eat?
She's a very picky eater.
Okay.
I have to give her everything and just hope for the best.
Okay.
Any type of seeds, mixes.
So she might like it one time and the next time, no.
Fruits and veggies, I'll give her 5 or 6 different little slices of something. A lot of times, she just tosses food. She likes You want to see her impersonation?
Yeah.
Since it was Thanksgiving just passed, she likes to impersonate the turkey. So put your hands together.
Okay.
Ruby. Ruby is now a turkey.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Put her on a platter, serve her up.
Oh, Ruby, you're
This
quite the
parrot
character.
ceased to be. She's gone and met her maker.
Bye, Ruby. What a good girl you are.
Normally she plays dead.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. And she has the most beautiful eyes. They're like clear green, if that can be.
Yeah, she's gone. I have to give her CPR to wake her up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, go back to your daddy. You're alive again. Who are we going to meet next? I see a fox.
Nope.
No, I don't see a fox.
No, you don't see a fox.
What do I see?
This is a long-haired Chihuahua. People don't understand it.
They really do say that? They ask if it's a long-haired Chihuahua?
No, I say it 'cause I'm sarcastic.
Okay.
No, this is probably the most popular animal I own.
Uh-huh.
This little Fennec Fox here.
Tell us about the Fennec Fox.
Ideally made to live in the desert. The only mammal that can survive in northern Africa. She could go long times without being around water. Those big ears is the first thing you notice.
She can hear.
Nope. Help her stay cool.
Huh.
They're radiators. You'll notice there's no fur on the ears. So when she's running or trying to stay cool, pumps that blood up in there. It helps dissipate heat from her body.
Wow.
Amazing. And then they're fast. So when she runs, there's only one paw on the ground in the sand. The rest are still up in the air. That's how fast she runs.
And how old is she? Because you've had her a while.
She's about 7, 8 years old now.
Yeah. Can you turn her a little bit towards camera 3 so we can get a picture of that, or zoom in on that phase? Does that say attitude, or does that say attitude?
And she's probably the only fox in the world that does selfies.
Does she really? Oh my goodness.
No other fox does it.
Yeah.
That's why she's special. I mean, when I mean selfie, I mean this. I put her on her shoulder, got your phone, you do a selfie. No other fox does that.
Yeah, she's just perking right up, like, hey.
It's right there. No other fox does that. That's why she's so special.
She's gorgeous, isn't she? But she's got a little attitude, like, I'm a diva.
Yeah, in her crate. You don't mess with her in her crate. That's why I have to cover her up.
Yeah.
When you look at her, she starts screaming.
So this is a fox, not a hare, but I see a tortoise in the wings.
Oh, that guy, no, that's a tank.
Yes, let's meet Tank.
He's actually Sherman. That's why I named him after the
Hi, Sherman.
American tank, Sherman.
He is gorgeous. How old is he?
He's older than me.
Yeah?
He's 44 years old.
Wow.
This is called a Leopard Tortoise, Central Africa.
Why is his shell concaved in on the bottom?
It's the male.
Okay, gotcha. That explains a lot.
And you can tell male by the chest plate.
Okay.
They use that for jousting with the other males they find. So yeah, Africa's a big place, but they still fight.
They find each other. May I touch his leg here?
Yeah.
Oh, feel that muscle. So strong.
Oh yeah, and these guys live a long time too.
Oh, yeah.
Another animal could live 60, 70 years.
And now people get confused between tortoises, turtles, water, desert.
Yeah. Tortoise live on land. You can tell by the feet. Turtles have the more streamlined body, and you have the flippers, and they live in the water. That's the biggest difference.
And is he vegetarian?
Of course.
Because I get questions about that too. I used to have a turtle that I rescued, and they would ask me what he ate. And actually, Turtellini ate fish too, so she was some carnivorous.
Oh, okay.
So, but she had to catch it. She wanted to catch it and eat it. And do you have to trim its claws? They take care of that
That's how
themselves.
they are. That's how they are.
Cool. Now, with turtles, they have, the story is they're not fast, but turtles can move when they need to move.
Oh,
can
yeah.
a tortoise move when he needs to move also?
Yeah.
Or is he
If you don't pay attention, he's gone forever. I let him at a petting zoo. If I let him out, he's gone.
Yep.
Fast.
They can move. They can move.
Oh, yeah, they're very popular. You get a whole bunch of them in your house. They'll take care of your lawn, eat all the weeds.
They're popular out in Arizona and New Mexico, I know. So.
And they just go by day to day, just eating, having fun, walking around.
Very cool. Now, you were running late today for a very interesting reason, and it goes back to states and laws and crossing borders. You had two animals that they weren't going to be allowed in unless you had them microchipped, so you had to get them microchipped this morning.
Last week I got it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just have to approve it.
Okay, so you had to get the approval done and everything with the state of Ohio today.
And that was a snake and this last animal.
Yes, and this last animal is a treat. I first met Purse when it was this big. And now Purse is the same, almost the same length as Mark. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you able to still put her to sleep?
No, I don't do that.
When she was younger, he used to be able to rub her in just the right location, and she would just totally relax and fall asleep. How gorgeous is that? Look at that eye. I think of Peter Pan immediately. I know that was a crocodile, but I still think of Peter Pan when I see that eye. Hi, Purse. Long time.
There's going to be a point I can't hold her like this.
Yeah, yeah.
She's so heavy. She is so heavy and strong.
And how heavy is she now?
35, 40 pounds, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want this tail cracking yet, that's for sure.
That's right, that's right.
But as you can tell, I hold her like a baby.
She's just gorgeous.
And she is 27-year-old. Pretty much when I started, we got her. I've raised her. She's an incredible, she's a priceless animal.
Yes, for sure. And I remember holding her at a conference, and I knew that I was being entrusted with her, and I was holding her the correct way, but she had accidentally gotten her tail loose, and she hit me in the face. And I wasn't able to move, I wasn't able to jerk, I just had to be really calm and get back a hold of her. But man, did that hurt for a long time afterwards.
Oh yeah.
They are strong.
You like getting whipped? That's what it feels like.
Yes.
More painful now.
Just gorgeous. Well, we won't make you keep holding her because we know that she's heavy. Yeah. So, but thank you for pulling her out so we could see her.
Yeah, normally I hold her on my shoulders.
And you can't do that.
Then I can hold her better.
Yeah,
I can hold her longer that way.
Yeah. But she's just gorgeous. And you're just warming up. Beautiful. Well, we are so glad that you brought the animals today for us to meet. Sorry for all that noise. Just going back to the house so that she's contained. And again, when people see animals in crates and in carriers, this is not inhumane to them. This is keeping them safe as well as others that don't understand them, correct?
Yes. You have to travel with them, so you got to put them in, give them enough room to be in it.
And they have air supply. And then when they get to where they're going, they have the water, they have the food, they have the heat, they have what they need.
The hotel doesn't know I do it.
So I think that there's one more animal that's going to come visit us before we conclude. And this particular animal is 50 years old. So it goes back to being prepared to make a commitment to the ones you love that may not be considered human by others, but become a human in your family. And it is a peacock. And what is this peacock's name?
This is Tiki.
Tiki. Tiki, you are absolutely gorgeous for a 50-year-old.
And Tiki would like to offer something to you in the school.
Okay.
Ashley?
Oh, wow.
A bunch of feathers. Do what you will. Hand them
Thank
out.
you
Make
so
it an
much.
artsy thing.
I've never been given a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet of feathers before, Tiki. This is awesome. May I pet your
Yeah, of course.
wing? You are just absolutely gorgeous.
So yeah, they only keep these feathers for about 6 months of the year. So they lose them and then grow back. No, he does not do it on cue. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I know you go to a zoo, they're always put there, but it's not on cue.
Yes, yes.
But you can tell how amazing this is.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And I love the little, I needed cooled down, thank you. I love the little top knot he has up there with the little dinky feathers. Now, do you know what that's called? Okay, I just was curious.
The plumage on the top.
So all of these animals have special places that they stay at home also. They don't interact with one another.
No, I don't do that. Like my cat, he would like to play with
like
all
to
the animals. He would. Like he tried the tortoise, but he'd give up.
Yeah, yeah.
All the other animals, no, they won't like the cat.
Yeah, for sure. So thank you so much for bringing them in, and check out those claws, those feet. When you're looking at some of the extremities, that's when you see the age a little bit, huh? But you are just gorgeous for 50. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the feathers. How exciting is this? The students will be excited tomorrow.
There's some people that say, cut it down, make a pen out of it. You know, people write with the fountain pens.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. It has obviously not been scripted. We went with it as it came, and we're excited that you were able to tune in with us. And we look forward to seeing you the next time on the University of Findlay Art and Culture Show. Until the next time, be well.